Good morning, everyone. So, today's the last part of our lesson. We talked about contact and non-contact forces. We talked about the difference between speed and velocity. We talked about how to calculate net forces. And today we're going to talk about how to calculate speed, distance, and velocity. Okay. Speed, distance, and time. Sorry. So, it's basically a formula. Okay, if you want the distance, okay, of an object moving, you have to multiply the speed by the time. Okay, if you want the time it took an object to move a certain distance, you have to divide distance by speed, you get time. And if you want the speed of an object that's moving, you're going to have to divide distance by time. Okay, so it's simple. You just have to know these formulas, and it's easy for you to know them if you know this whole triangle way of finding the formula. So if the distance is up here, these two would be multiplied. So if distance is like, if you want to find time, you'd have to, these two would be divided by each other. If you want to find speed, these two would be divided by each other. So if you know how to navigate this, it's easy for you to be able to figure out the formulas anytime you need them. We're going to see several examples. You have to know the unit of measurement. So if you're measuring distance, it's probably centimeter, meter, kilometer. These are the unit of measurement that you'll be using. And we'll be using mainly meter. But you're able to use any of those. There's also time can be measured in seconds, so you can put S in seconds, M, min for minutes, because M is meter, you have to put min, or HR for hour, so it's the unit of measurement of time, so it's either seconds, S, min, or hour. It can be also day, year. These are measurements of time. It's easy to figure it out. You know, if I tell you seconds, you would know it's time. It's easy. Speed, it could be meter per second or kilometer per hour. So be meter per second because it's distance divided by time. See, distance is meter, for example, time is second, so it'll be meter per second. If distance were kilometer, time was hour, it would be kilometer per hour. That would be the speed. Okay, so these are the unit of measurement of the distance, speed, and time. Let's see the first example. So calculating distance. So you have a car journey. John travels around the speed of 90. Sorry, I don't know why it's not working. Oh, okay, 90 kilometers per hour. He drives for 2 hours. We need to find the distance. So it's easy. You put the formula, distance equals to speed times time. So that would be 90 times 2. That would be 180. And it would be kilometers, because they told you the speed is kilometer per hour. So it cannot be meter. You have to use kilometer here. For example, calculating speed, you have a distance 168 of a train that covers the distance of 168 in 4 hours. Calculate the speed, so the speed would be distance divided by time. You go over there, you get the formula, or you by the exam you would have memorized the formula. So it's 168 divided by 4, it's 42, and it's kilometers per hour here, not meter per second. Why? Because they used kilometers and hours. Calculating time, for example, a car have traveled a distance of 300 kilometers and a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. So time would be distance divided by speed. So 300 divided by 100. See, we get them from here. It'd be 3 hours. Why not hours, not seconds? Because they told you kilometer per hour. So it depends on the given that you have. Okay, I'd be using kilometer per hour most of the time to make it easy for you. But it's pretty much just putting formulas down, using the formula, knowing the unit of measurement. It's easy to calculate speed, distance, and time. This is our lesson. You have the glossary at the end of the lesson. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Send me on Schoology, whatever you'd like. Okay, we can talk during the office hours, whatever makes you happy.